If you're in the early stages of starting a recruitment company, or you're looking at leaving the agency you currently work for to start up as a freelance recruiter, one of the most time-consuming tasks you're going to face is populating your database. Because obviously initially when you start a database, it's all going to be blank, and it's important to make sure that you have all of your candidate CVs in that system and they're correctly tagged when it comes to things like location and skills, so that they're fully searchable. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use Giig's new mass CV parse feature to drag 100 CVs at a time that will then be automatically parsed with location and skills and put them into the platform in about 5 minutes a batch. When you're creating a database, it's important to make sure you've got all of your candidates stored somewhere, but it's even more important to make sure that it's all skilled correctly and you have all the data in the right places. So with our CV parse feature, it will make sure that there's a location, that it's skilled correctly, you have all the candidates' contact details in the system, and it will even pull things out like a candidate summary, certificates, and education, so that not only are your candidates stored, but all the data is in the right place, which means then that database is fully searchable, so that when you pick up a role with one of your clients, you can quickly come into the platform, run a search, and see what candidates are relevant and how close they are to your client in terms of distance. So now let's jump into a demo where I can show you exactly how it works. So to get started with the mass CV parse feature, there's a couple of options for you. The first one is when you log in the dashboard here, there's the option to kickstart your database by using the mass CV parse feature, and also you can access it by clicking import in the drop down menu here. So once you get to this screen, it's very simple. All you have to do is drag and drop or upload the files into here. Once you've dragged the CVs in, the platform will then start uploading the files. Once you've uploaded the file, the platform will then start to work its way through the CVs. Now you can leave this page if you want to while the parsing is happening. So you can actually come away from it. You can upload jobs, you can do whatever you need to do, create talent pools, build your website, and you'll see up in the top here that it says CV parse in process. So that bar will progress as the CVs are parsed in. However, if you want to see how they're getting on, you can just leave it on this screen and watch as the platform starts to work its way through the different CVs. So as soon as the parser is complete, you get a little report at the end which shows you how many have been uploaded, how many were successful, and how many have failed. So obviously in this example we've had 0 fails, but if you do get some, the platform will then allow you to view which files have failed. So you can take a look at those files to understand if there's a specific reason maybe they've failed, or try and upload them manually. But hopefully this will be kept to a minimum. Now this CV parse actually ended up being slightly quicker than I thought it would. It took 4 minutes 49 seconds to do 100 CVs. I'll attach a little screenshot of the timer that I was using on my phone so you can see. But as you can see, it's pulled 100 records, and it's actually provided, I've had to blank out the personal details for obvious reasons, but from this list of 10 here, it's pulled all the email addresses apart from one, it's pulled all the mobile, all the phone numbers apart from one, and it's given locations to everybody apart from 2, and obviously got the names there as well with all the job titles that it's pulled that you can see. So it will pull the data based on if the candidate has it on the CV. If the candidate doesn't put a location, doesn't put a mobile, doesn't put an email on their profile, then obviously the platform's not going to be able to pull it. But if it can find it, it will. And then you can, before you save the CV parse, you can actually then come into the records and open it up. So this is one of the records, and as you can see, it's pulled the summary, the experience, the education, the CV will be attached there. Obviously I've changed the details again, and it's skilled the candidates as well. So what this means that is, if every candidate has a location and every candidate has a set of skills, that means that they are fully searchable. So you can find those candidates in the platform using the advanced search option, which then means you've got a really powerful database, and it's obviously taken you 5 minutes to upload 100 CVs. And once you've gone through and checked all the candidates, you can, if you want to, click on the box and remove candidates. So if for whatever reason you need to delete them, you can. But once that you are ready to go, you literally hit save and finish,
and the platform will then transfer those into the candidate database for you, and you're good to go. Those candidates are now saved in your database,